I'm just going live. Um, just seeing if this works this way and if you guys can actually hear me. Whenever I go live this way, sometimes you guys can't hear me. So I'm about to check my sound. So press 1 if you can hear me, press 2 if you cannot hear me. Because sometimes I go live on StreamYard and, I didn't want to do that. I'm trying to check it. I'm trying to check it. I'm trying to check it. So just be patient with me. I haven't been able to go live from my tablets. Okay, so yes, you guys can actually hear me. So we're talking about a few different subjects, a few different hot topics that's going on. One, Simon is requesting a restraining order against Portia. Two, Robyn and Giselle are talking about leaving the show. And three, Kim Kardashian and Odell Beckham are reportedly breaking up. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. I am not surprised at all. So let's get to the restraining order part of it. Let's get to what neighborhood talk. I'm getting it from the neighborhood talk that Simon is requesting a restraining order. And then we'll talk about Giselle reportedly leaving Potomac, Robyn allegedly leaving Potomac, and then Kim and Odell Beckham reportedly are breaking up. Now, mind you, don't forget about my video from last week in regards to Odell hanging out with his friends 2 or 3 years ago. So, in regards to the neighborhood talk, it basically says, oops, Simon Gabadia claims Portia William brought a Pum Pum person who was holding one to their home multiple occasions to say, and he had to call the police regarding seeking peace. Um, let's see. Neighbors, the tea is hot. Portia Williams and her estranged husband, Simon Gabadia, are divorcing after 15 months of marriage. Portia originally filed first, but then now Simon is coming out with filing his own to make some bold accusations. And it's basically saying this is coming from page 6 that Simon has claimed that she has brought a guy that had pew pew and he had to call the police for safety. And also that they reportedly, she was turning off the cameras. She was turning off the cameras. According to page 6, Simon is claiming that Portia brought a armed Pum Pum guy to their home several times, and he had said she abandoned their home at one point to return with a man with a Pum Pum, reason unknown. So are y'all surprised that one, they're getting divorced? But like I said in another video, she wanted that man. Portia wanted that man. Portia took that man from Fallon. And then people are like, well, Fallon got pregnant. Yes. It seems as if Simon likes to have fun. He's been with different people since Portia has announced divorce. He's been with different people since Portia has not announced the divorce. So, um, let's see. Okay, a few days later, on March 24th, Portia and her mother returned with the alleged Pum Pum guy. And like I said before, he had to call the police to, you know, let them know that she's here with somebody. And I'm not, he was basically saying, I'm not trying to get harmed. Are y'all surprised that Simon continues to speak out every week? Since the filing and since the filing instant divorce, wife actions have been erratic. That's what Simon's saying about Portia. Unstable. That's what he's saying about Portia. Alleged threatening, allegedly, is what he's saying, harassing to the house staff and the minor children. The documents state the behavior has caused safety concerns, especially since they've been filing for divorce. Hmm. Let's see. Claiming Simon claims Portia took calculated steps in the divorce shortly thereafter to initially target and triggered parts of their prenup. And like I mentioned, he was saying that she had cut off the cameras. So, I don't know if he didn't want them to be like Kiki Palmer issue. Let's cut these cameras off so there's no proof, there's no evidence. But it's interesting that they're even going through this. It's interesting that they're even going through this. She wanted that man. She wanted that man. Let's get to the Candice and Robyn situation. Okay. So it's basically being reported that Robyn is not going to return. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Candice announced her departure from the Real Housewives of Potomac. And it's basically saying she will not be returning to season 6. On the heels of the Real Housewives of Potomac finale was it last night? Candice Dillard Bassett has announced that she's taking a break from the show and she's embarking on different things. She's basically saying she has gratitude. But my biggest thing is Candice said a lot last week in regards to her concerned about having light skinned children. Well, you married a Caucasian man, sweetie. What did you think was going to transpire? What did you think was going to happen? He is Caucasian and you're brown skin. Are you throwing a slight shade? Because her husband has other children. Why would a woman say, I'm concerned about my children being light skinned, but you marry a Caucasian man? And then she had said that her family had wished that she had married someone of the same race. So that's all concerning. That whole interview, and as the interviewer is listening to Candice say, I'm concerned about having light skinned children, the woman she's sitting across from the interview is light skinned. So I would have been like, well, what is that saying about me? I love my skin. I love my color. I love who I am. And it's kind of like she was called out for that by several media people. It's like, girl, wake up. And I guess there's been a lot of back and forth in regards to colorism on the show, how they treat Candice, how they treat Robyn, how they treat Giselle. But I told y'all, reality shows like to not paint us in a good light. So, what are people expecting when reality shows don't want to paint us in a good light? This is what they like to do. They like to make things almost difficult for these people after they leave the show. They want you to do so much for clickbait, they want you to do so much for reaction. Some of these shows are not painted in a good light. Real Housewives of Atlanta, not painted in a good light. That's why they had to take a hiatus and they had to bring new people in. Now, they just had a reunion. I don't really care for the show. Y'all know me. I don't really care for reality shows like this because it don't paint us in a good light. But Candice is saying this is goodbye for now. Now, note, if you don't know, Candice was on Angela Yee's show last week. She did a really great job. Actually, Angela Yee and Candice really did a great job. I'm wondering if she's going to stay on and get a contract through Angela Yee. Now, Angela Yee works with the Jasmine brand too. She's always on the show, but I haven't noticed, I don't listen to Angela Yee that much. I haven't noticed if the Jasmine brand lady has been on with Angela Yee lately. Because, of course, she has her own business. She has the Jasmine brand. So, Candice, I'm wondering what Candice plans to do. Will she work with Angela Yee? Will she sing? Will she do, and has she been offered other things? Because with Robyn, that's the one biggest thing. Robyn's going to be okay because Robyn has the show with Giselle. They have the reasonably shady show. As everyone's coming in, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm seeing more and more people come in, like and subscribe. It really helps the show a great deal. So now we're basically talking about Robyn has allegedly is also not returning. Now this is being alleged. Now in regards to Robyn, we know is married to that man, and he's been said to have cheated a few times. Then he lost his job at the college, and they're basically saying Robyn's not returning. Now, is Giselle also going to announce, or is Giselle going to stay on? Because isn't Giselle, and note in the comments, isn't Giselle a part of the producer? Does she help produce the show? Let me know in the comments if y'all know that or not. But yeah, Robyn's not returning. And some people are like, good. Let's see. Another one. Robyn. Dixon reportedly leaving the Real Housewives of Potomac. They say Candice Dillard announces her exit from season 6 too, and she has gratitude. But yeah, okay, so let's go into Robyn. Robyn has been on the show as long as, I believe, as long as Candice and Giselle. But there's been so many things back and forth in regards to Robyn. Robyn and the husband, has he cheated, yes or no? Her storyline is not even a great storyline. Of course, she has her items that she sells. They show the warehouse, but in regards to the show itself, there's just a lot of back and forth in regards to colorism and concerns, and just think about it. Just last week, um, Karen had the arrest in regards to the DUI. So there's just a lot going on over there. There really is. And then they were saying that that's going to be Karen's storyline. Now there is Robyn. She's leaving. Um, Candice is leaving. So there's still Ashley, and there's still Karen, and then there's still Wendy. Will all those women stay on the show? Or are they going to also reboot them? I don't know. I see Karen probably staying. I see Ashley trying to stay because she has the kids, and I see Wendy trying to stay. That's the one thing too. Do you think Ramon's going to do an interview? Yes or no? Do you think Candice is going to do an interview? Now, I don't know if Candice is on with Angela Yee this week, but I'm wondering if she's going to do a show with Angela Yee. So that's the biggest thing. If you did not know, Robyn has the show with Giselle. I think they're doing extremely well. They were going back and forth with Eminem in regards to the name. He has Slim Shady and they have Reasonably Shady, and they have been going back and forth. And then Eminem was requesting to have a restraining order, and everybody's like, "What? You're gonna put the restraining order on women so you don't have to show up for court?" So I don't know what really happened in regards to the name, if they were approved to keep the name. So of course that's what Robyn has had lately. Her and Giselle trying to keep the Reasonably Shady name for their show. So then you also have the Robyn and her husband got married. What is his name? Juan Dixon. They got married. And after shortly after they got married, Juan kept popping up with a few different women. I saw pictures of like two different women, one at a laundromat, and then there was a story in regards to him helping some lady get some kind of hotel. But I'm thinking, why would you help a woman that's not your wife, and why would your wife not be there if y'all just friends? Remember that? He had said that yes, I helped her. She was saying she lost her purse. She was there to see somebody else. He was a great friend to help her get a hotel. Who does that? But here nor there, that's the what was going on in regards to Juan. So then there was the issue 2 or 3 years ago in regards to Juan and the school. You have to go back and look at a lot of our videos in regards to Juan was a basketball court coach. There's some situationships that happened at that school, and I think there's a lawsuit possibly. And some guy was pretending to be somebody else, and the kid was, there's a lot. I'm not even going to go into that, but everybody felt that the school should have did more to protect the student against the staff member. Okay, so you can go look that up, but that's what was going on in regards to Juan and Robyn 2 years ago. She stayed with him. So is Robyn and Giselle only going to focus on the podcast? I kind of think so. They're going to focus on the podcast, see how that goes, and kind of go from there. I can't wait to hear Robyn's interview. And if they ask Robyn, what does Juan think about you leaving? And I think they wanted to do the podcast if things came down the pike. That's something they didn't want to get fired. Now, whether Robyn was fired or she quit, it's basically saying that um, Candice quit. But then they're saying allegedly either Robyn was let go or Robyn quit. Here nor there, the two of them are not returning. Will we hear a report whether or not? Don't forget to hit like, everybody. That helps everyone know that lets everybody know we're here. Please hit the like button. And as soon as I said that, two people dropped off. Hit the like button to support the channel. Um, like and share. Okay, so then there's that. So let's get to the Kim Kardashian and Odell Beckham situation. I had did like once a month, twice a month, I did a report in regards to Kim Kardashian Odell. But then last week, messy me, I had did a video talking about Odell hanging out with Justin Bieber and Trey Songz, and there was a video that showed certain things in regard to Trey Songz saying, "Hello, Odell, the camera's on you," and something was going on. Something was going on. I'm not going to go into detail with that. Check out my video from last week, or just look it up. Look up the video. Don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. Look up the video in regards to Justin Bieber, Trey Songz, and Odell Beckham. So now Kim is saying, no, I'm letting go. But this is the other thing you have to remember. Odell Beckham got released 2 weeks ago. I did a video on that. He was released from the Baltimore Ravens, and he had said something about I'm being sent to the Baltimore Ravens almost for a career ending situation is what he said, and everybody's like, career ending. So they were stating that Odell was staying on until this June 2024, June or July. He would have received a huge payout, but they released him before June or July. So now I think it's being reported that Odell is a free agent. So now you have to take a step back. You have to remember some people say about the K's and the J's, good vibes, bad vibes. And if he is a free agent, he wants to be able to go over on a team and then not say, you're dating this person and we might not want to sign you. He wants to be released from this situation about the K's and the J's because people have a way of feeling about the K's and the J's, bringing over press, good press, bad press, how they feel about the K's and the J's. He said, let me cut ties because now that if him being on the team is one thing, but him being released from a team, now looking for another team, he wants to be a free from dating situations and problems with the K's and the J's. So he and Kim had said, I think 2 days before he broke up with her, Kim had said she wanted children. Kim had said something about he has good genes or something. What did Hollywood Unlock actually got it? Let me look this up. Kim Kardashian had stated she wanted children, and I think she wanted to have children with Odell because he has good genes. Girl, you have four, and we see that the nannies more so take care of the children than yourself. Let's see. Sources can claim Kim Kardashian loves the idea of having a baby with Odell Beckham because he has great genes. Kim Kardashian, Odell Beckham Jr. Shows a little PDA. So lately they've been spotted at the Oscars. Kim Kardashian continues to spark romance rumors after footage shows of them hugging in Vegas. Now you got to remember, I told y'all when the Super Bowl was going on, I did not see, and he might have been in the booth, but I didn't really see Odell hanging out with Kim at the Super Bowl. I think Odell was like, thank you for the flight. Let me go hang out with my boys. And she might have been a little mad with that because remember her list of what she seeks from a man. She seeks a man to be, have great teeth, be able to hold his own. But the biggest thing is they were saying Kim didn't want to announce her dating Odell because she didn't want to be called a homewrecker. Well, Odell had just had a child. The child is maybe 2 years old now. I did a video on that of Odell and the baby mama hanging out, and Kim didn't want to be known as a homewrecker. But this is the other thing I told y'all. It's interesting that Kanye's never said anything about Kim dating Odell. Have you noticed that? Kanye never really said anything. So were they really dating or was he just hanging out? Just being cordial, having a good time. Now, will Odell start to show pictures of him and the baby mama being back together? The mother of his child. Will they do that? So I'm not surprised they broke up because people were like, are they really dating? Because has he claimed her? Did Odell say, yes, I'm dating Kim? Yes, that's my woman. Yes, that's my girl. Yes, I love her. Because you figure, hello, check this out. What did it say? They broke up after 6 months because then after 6 months, the mom can introduce the children to the new boyfriend after 6 months. And think about it, Kim introduced the kids to Pete after 6 months. And then 2 months later, or a month later, it was probably about 2 months later, Kim and Pete broke up. So, what's Kim saying to Odell? We're at our 6 month period. I can now introduce the kids to you. Do you want to go to a Kanye show or something? Or do you want to, hey, spend time with the children? And Odell was probably like, I got my own kids. I'm trying to focus on, my football season. So that's the one interesting thing. When you think about it, after 6 months, a mom can introduce the kids. So with her saying she wanted another child and then him possibly being introduced to the children, was he saying this is too much? You're an older woman, there could be concerns with you having a child by me. And the biggest thing is, Kim is constantly trying to compete against Courtney. Kim wants what Courtney has. And you figure, why isn't the mom supporting more of what Courtney has? She has a husband that loves her, she has children that love her, but Kim is seeking that. Now, mind you, every 6 months, Kim states to the media this is what she's seeking in a man. And then she tried to be reportedly that she was dating Odell Beckham. Now, some people were saying they didn't believe it because Odell never really. And let me say this, y'all. Think about it. Odell posts pictures with his child mother different than he posts pictures with Kim. Have y'all noticed that? He'll post up pictures with the baby mom and the child. He will. So you got to pay attention to how a man posts pictures. Don't forget to hit the like button, everybody, as you come in. Please hit the like button. So, yes, Odell posts different pictures with his baby mom than he posted with Kim. Yeah, they're friends, but I keep telling y'all, Odell has been hanging around the K's and the J's for a while. He has. He really has. So people are saying, okay, was he concerned that she was going to try and push the button about children and try and push the button about him spending time with her kids? Because she did that with Pete. Remember how Pete was riding around the cart with North? Remember that? And everybody was like, Kim, why is North sitting on Pete's lap? That's not acceptable, girl. So I'm about to look up something real quick. And I'm wondering, and everybody was like, yeah, Kanye did not say anything. Kanye hasn't said anything. And Kanye always got something to say about the men she date, right or wrong. Kanye has not said anything. And that's what's interesting to me. Let's see. Um, let's see. Make sure you hit the like button. So yeah, I'm not surprised that they're broke up. I'm not surprised at all. I am happy that he is taking a stand. Odell is trying to focus on his career, being I'm a free agent, possibly. Everyone hit the like button. He's a free agent, so he wants to go over to a team that's not going to say, hey, I'm a free agent, take me in. He has to have a clean slate. And he's going to want the biggest bag possible with this new team. And they don't want to be like, oh, the K's and the J's are going to want media attention. Oh, the K's and the J's are going to want us to focus on this. And remember how I said in my video how he wanted to try and go over where Travis Kelce is and try and compete with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. And it was like, no, we don't want Kim over there at that team. What team is that? Note that in the comments, everybody. What team is Travis Kelce on? I can't think of it right now. But yeah, there's a picture of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift on vacation. And if you didn't notice, this is a funny part too. I'm going to say this kind of takes away. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift were on vacation right now. But a few days ago, Travis Kelce was spotted without Taylor, and people were going in on TMZ. It was so funny. They were saying, "Oh, Travis Kelce spotted alone and not with Taylor," and everybody was like, "TMZ, Travis Kelce can have time to himself. You don't have no better stories to do. Oh, this is sad. You need to fire the person that did this post." They were going in about just posting about Travis being by himself and not with Taylor. But they're on vacation right now together. They look kind of cute. But also, people were throwing a little shade to Taylor Swift because they said Travis Kelce like a girl with a bottom. And they was like, is this real? How is it that he dating Taylor and all the women he dates has a bottom? And they showed a picture of Taylor Swift and who Travis Kelce used to date. That is kind of funny. But yeah, let's see. Now we have that the neighborhood talk is posting about Simon Guobadia and Portia. Let's see what it's saying. Simon Guobadia claims a strange husband, Portia William, allegedly brought a man with a pium pium to their marital home, and the police was called on the scene. So now Hollywood and Locke is talking about that. Say what? Portia Williams files for divorce from Simon Guobadia after 15 months. Will Simon continue to talk about Portia? Let me know, are y'all cool with that? How he acts, and how is it that another woman is going to sign up for how Simon is treating Portia? It's interesting that women are still wanting to be spotted with him. It's interesting to me. Let me see if Hollywood Unlocked talked about Kim. Yeah, they did. Yeah, Kim and Odell Beckham reportedly calls it quits. Okay, so we show that Kim and Odell has been spotted a few different times. Let's see, Kim Kardashian, Odell Beckham reportedly hanging out after his alleged split from his ex baby mama's name is Lauren Woods. Now remember, Kim was trying to say she didn't want to be, she was trying to be quiet about the relationship because she didn't want to be called a homewrecker. Because remember, that's what they say about Chloe. They call Chloe a homewrecker in regards to the Tristan thing. But look back at my old video. Chloe was dating Tristan, and I don't know why my video went out.